Hey everyone, welcome to my stream of Half-Life 2 Cinematic Mod. This late night stream, I actually planned on starting the stream much earlier, but got busy with things throughout the day. So don't know how many people are going to watch this. It's like 7 p.m. my time, but that's also I don't know. Well, I'm not even thinking. That's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't even need to think about that. So yeah, all you kids have to be in school. Ryan, get out of my chat. So this game doesn't work with game capture, or at least the mod doesn't work with game capture. Half-Life 2 does, so I'm having to use my desktop capture, and hopefully that should end up being fine. You can see when I alt-tab, it'll eventually just go back to my desktop. Yeah, there we go. So let's see, experiments. There's no way to get game capture to work with this mod, unfortunately. I could skip by all the talking, but I actually want to see what that looks like. This mod completely redoes the game. Oh, you haven't seen it. I got new emotes too. Best emote. 100% worth. Of course you're broke. We're all broke. I also got this. A double step. That one honestly was just because I didn't have much else to put for the tier 3. So my tier 3 is woe. $30 woe. You decide if that's really worth or not. But that's there as a placeholder until I come up with something better. But let's start a new game. You're a sad tier 3. Also, I didn't do any testing with the audio, so tell me if the audio is either too quiet or too loud. I guess we'll only really know when all the shooting starts.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Hey Dashi, thanks for following. Hey Darkling, I am doing well.
I didn't see you get on. Well, end of the line.
So this should look very different to anyone that's played Half-Life 2. Cinematic mod. I feel like this is a little bit too loud. Hold on. Not much, just a little too loud. Okay. Get out of here. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, for anyone that's played Half-Life 2, they should look very different. This game is basically supposed to completely redo the graphics of Half-Life 2. A lot of people needlessly bitch about this mod, but...
I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
I should point out that I'm not using the new custom models. The new custom models are pretty grody for this mod, but I am using the new models for the Combine because I actually thought they were pretty good looking. They don't really change how the Combine looks too much.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17. You have chosen, or been chosen, to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our...
What are you looking at?
I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safe here.
Must be a mistake. I got a standard relocation coupon just like everybody else.
Get out of here, Rye.
About that beer I owed you. It's me, Gordon, Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection.
So there's a lot of options that you have in this mod as far as what you can really tweak with. I don't know if you guys can hear me over the talking in this game.
Sorry, Doc, but look who's here.
Great Scott! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here, somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get in here.
Oh, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And,
Call the dust.
good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover. I'll meet up with you later.
Right, so there's a lot of options when it comes to this mod, now that you guys can hear me. A lot of stuff I don't have turned on because a lot of it's sort of just over the top and not necessary. I could turn Bloom up if I really wanted to. I could, I'll show you guys when I get to a certain point. Moon has followed. Alright, thanks. Oh great, Sook's here. Time for the complaining. Ow. Look at these reflections.
I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them...
So a lot of people complain about this mod saying that it destroys Half-Life 2's feel. But personally, I don't give a shit. Personally, I look at it and go, this looks way more detailed than what we saw in Half-Life 2. I don't care. It looks better to me.
Underline your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First,
I have heard of Dust. I'm not too interested in it, to be honest.
as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets.
This is logical, having broken down cars in the middle of a busy street.
That our true enemy is instinct.
STV is just like, do I know you?
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Yeah, I don't really see there needing to be a point about me destroying people and rivals. I mean, that's sort of just kind of expected when I have 700 hours into the game and they only have like a 100 to 200. At that point, that's me going, all right, here's your bad habits, here's what you can do to get better, and I just eventually just start trying to help. All right, right now I'm kind of just doing sightseeing to look how much better the mod looks.
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection. Tennis, full, ration, reward.
Yeah, there's some interesting options you can really choose when it comes to this mod. Some of them are, what I say interesting, I mean some of them are just straight up dumb. If I really wanted to, I could make it so that the mod looks like I'm wearing a visor from the HEV suit, like full helmet. So it'll add like dust particle effects, like as if you're wearing a helmet, like you're looking through glass basically. Like there's a dirty window in front of you. This stuff does not need to be added. The bloom, believe it or not, this is apparently the recommended settings for the bloom. And although it does make it look interesting, it also completely changes the lighting. I don't mind the lighting changes. The bloom is a little bit overdone. But the lighting changes, they kind of change the tone. Like, kind of have like an orange tint to the lighting, stuff like that. So that's why I leave it on. It doesn't entirely annoy me, but I can understand why you would want to kill yourself from it.
Dr. Freeman, I presume. We better hurry. The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
There's no window in here anymore.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map. I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
Hey, Mongoose.
Man of few words, aren't you?
Sook, you're not interested in women. Is this an immersive mod? This is not an immersive mod, it's just a mod meant to completely overhaul the graphics. Hey, Gudry.
Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here.
I am doing well. I should have started this stream like hours ago. Dragonfish is here. What's a dragonfish anyway? Is that just like...
Funny,
is that like Orcane but a dragon? It doesn't make any sense that they have a secret doorway leading in here, but there's windows here.
We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab. Through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink. Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Where did she get to? Lamar! Come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to Dr. Freeman, even if trouble does tend to follow in his wake. Very opportune time. Alex has just installed the final...
Yeah, a lot of people have been making videos about the YouTube situation. The one I would recommend watching is Jim Sterling made a video about the YouTube situation that is really well done. It completely explains everything that's happened and why everyone suddenly got screwed over and why everyone is suddenly like, what the fuck, bruh, I need money now. No, it felt... Aw. Where'd the... Oh.
Here we go. Ah! Damn it, get it off me!
What are those sound effects? Those are not headcrab sound effects.
Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Fruitlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No, no. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another...
Okay, where did the... That's stuck inside? It did. Okay, that, it's back.
Not an animal person.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit is...
STB, you're white and live in the Midwest. You can't jump.
Oh dear. Doc, we don't have time for this.
The closest thing you have to jumping is the Cleveland Cavaliers actually being good.
I've modified your suit to draw power from combined energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they go.
Meanwhile, let's get this show on the road.
Hurry up. PPVG, okay. I wonder what that stands for. Thanks for following.
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is. And it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
Dude, Half-Life 2 doesn't really make me nostalgic by any means. Like, I've played it so many times that you can't really feel nostalgic for a game you didn't stop playing. But the music still gets me.
That's what you said last time.
Gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Go right ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing. Now.
I can't look.
Hey, Jackson.
Okay.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, is it?
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as I'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Okay, what am I missing in the chat? Yeah, the video Jim Sterling made on the YouTube situation pretty much documented everything that happened over the last few years and about why everything got screwed up.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage.
And then he also had a really good 2-minute rant at the end about how people are really fucking dumb with what they say about YouTubers.
Hell, what is it? It's your freaking head, Albert. Lamar, let's go! Lamar with his head about that thing.
Dad, I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference. Something's drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you? How did you get in here?
Don't worry, Gordon.
There he is! Sing it again.
All but certainly Gordon Freeman. He didn't come through.
Where is he?
Behind you.
Ah!
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Gordon, you must get out of here. Run!
Get down out of sight. I'll come find you.
Now, if they had these guys taking pictures of me, wouldn't they know exactly everything happening in there? The windows were open. You can't donate on Gawkbox? Why is that? Also, no, I heard of Dust. I just wasn't really a fan of it. Like, I know a lot about Dust. It's hard not to. I don't care much for the art style. And it's not really my style of game, personally.
Hey, Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Okay, now we can actually play the video game. No sponsored tips available in your area. Oh, I didn't know there was certain areas you can't do it from. I wonder if it just isn't supported in certain countries. Die! So they changed a lot of things in this mod. One of the things they changed was the damage models are very different. Headshots mean a lot more. They kill basically instantly. I don't know if that translates over to you. But you will be killing things faster. But most of it is visual. Like, this obviously looks way different.
They'll be looking for you now. You'd better run. There's nothing else you can do here.
They do also have custom models of the guns. You can turn these off if you really want to. I'm not a huge fan of the pistol model. I was actually trying to replace this and use my own skins, but I could not figure out how to do it with Cinematic Mod. I know how to do it with Half-Life 2. It's very easy with Half-Life 2, but with Cinematic Mod, it just kind of doesn't really work. Okay, here's actually a good area where I can show off... Let me go ahead and quick save. Here's a good area where I can show off the configurator. I don't know how well you guys can really see that. But there's a lot of different things in here you can change. One of the things I was talking about here is the HEV suit, the visor reflections. You know, actually, I'll have to restart the game, but I'll turn these on just so you guys can see it. But you can turn shit up to just stupid levels you really don't need. And there's a lot of small stuff too, like here, enable cinematic mod music. The cinematic mod has its own music, and God, no, I turned that off. I don't like that at all. You can turn off the weapon models if you don't want them. So if you don't want all the new models, you can just use traditional Half-Life 2 models. You can use that. If you don't want head bob, you can also turn that off. I might turn that off depending on, as I'm playing. You can increase the bloom effects more. I don't know why you'd ever want that, but you can. And you can also turn these up a lot. Okay, you know what? I won't bother actually changing this, but yeah, you have a lot of options here. Hey Fisty, thanks for following. You have a lot of options here, and if you... Commando, thanks for following as well. If you really wanted to tweak with this, you can. I'll just leave it and play. I've already changed all the settings that I mostly want. There might be some small tweaking I'll do. But for now, I'm fine. Glasses are like wheelchairs for your face. If you need glasses, you're physically handicapped. I'm also not a huge fan of the sound effects for the pistol. Like, honestly, that kind of sounds a little gross. I'll just ignore you guys, save my ammo, keep going.
Attention. Unidentified person of interest. Return your visual status with local detection team immediately.
Alright, no enemies, weird. Like, all these textures have been completely redone. The lighting's been completely redone. Like, pretty much everything was completely redone in this mod, and yet people tend to just shit all over it.
God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by all—
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
It is not a UMP in this mod. It's an MP5 in this mod. I actually wanted to replace the assault rifle model because they use an HK51, and now you have an MP5 and an HK51. That's a bit redundant as far as models goes. So, hey, somebody tipped. Hey, Dark Oblivion Dragon, thank you. You have been putting in work. But yeah, it's a little redundant. First time I played through Cinematic Mod, I actually replaced it with an F2000. I would have liked to be able to do that this time, but like I said, for some reason I can't get the skin replacing to work. I don't know why. That didn't break all the wood like it was supposed to. The pistol slide goes back whenever you reload because that's how it worked in core Half-Life 2, because Half-Life has never been realistic when it comes to the weapons. The recoil you can actually change. That's one of the settings that I showed off. Super Snow, thanks for following. They shit on this mod because apparently it steals others' work, which I understand, but a lot of people shit on this mod for not that reason. A lot of people just complain about it because it's like, it ruins how Half-Life 2 feels. It ruins the aesthetic of Half-Life 2. And then they, like, this I can complain about because what the fuck, dicks and fuck off. But then they also complain about a lot of things that are optional. 100% optional. like complaining about the custom character models that you don't need to choose, like I haven't chosen. I don't want that shit. I can understand that creeping you out, but people complain about it and act like it's mandatory, which is stupid. What? Alright. This is broken and that guy's invincible. You know, I thought... Hold up. Put it to normal, see if that changes anything. I'm using cinematic mod difficulty, so headshots do a lot.
Money.
Oh, STB donated $10. I get paid tomorrow. Let's be charitable. Thank you. You also took back the most recent donation. This ladder's not working. No enemies? Huh. Now the enemies show up. Well, I'm just gonna keep on going. How many bullets does it take? Holy shit.
Over here! Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead.
No water. I can't see what I'm shooting. What? Where? Oh, what? That apparently... Oh, there we go. How do you survive that? Some of the scripts is, different. Like, the enemies don't come... Look at all that smoke.
You are charged with socio-endangerment level 1. Protection units, prosecution code. Duty, sword, midnight.
Loving the 15-second ads for... What are we talking about? Lewdly inclined. That's the best name I've seen in a while.
Individual
What am I missing in the chat?
Level 1. Protection units. Prosecution code. Duty. Sword. Midnight. Individual.
Okay.
You are charged with associating.
Time to bug Ryan voice. He's playing Divinity. Tell him it's gross. I actually don't even know what Divinity is. Just tell him it's gross anyway.
Sword. Midnight.
Beautiful. Razer GTX is now following. There are more barrels than I remember there being. I can't see my crosshair because of all this bloom. Also, headshots are far more important now. I don't care about you, I'm gonna keep going. Prime again. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the USB model they used. Like I said, I wanted to replace it, but couldn't figure out how to replace it with cinematic mod since it works differently than Half-Life 2, and what I was doing just didn't seem to work. Like, you can't just make a custom folder and put it in there, just nothing happens. I like how I have to do this. Gordon's just such a fat fuck that he can't climb up this little thing here. Oh god, those sound effects. Why is the game purring? What? Oh no, I saw it Prime again. I was like doing a lot of stuff and then just never ended up getting back to replying. 'Cause I was like doing stuff all day today. Everything looked good from what I saw. Like, I'm not being too picky if you're randomly throwing art at me. Wait. Good lord, that sound effect. I cannot tell what are explosive barrels and what aren't. Oh. I guess this isn't slippery? Okay. Like, you can see the flammable stickers on them, but it's a little difficult to tell. God damn it. I feel like one of those dogs trying to pull a thick stick through a door. You know, this mod honestly looks like an E3 trailer, honestly. With all the lens flares and the bloom.
Get in here, hurry! We're tearing up the railroad, covering our tracks. Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Be glad you're Sounds like they're calling in every CP unit in City 17. Now they're flooding the areas up ahead with manhacks. You better get going before they sweep through here.
Oh shit! Too late!
Okay. Leaving now. What are you guys gonna do? Oh yeah, I forgot that. Alright, box. Get out of the way. Alright, there we go. I forgot that you can ADS, not that I'll be using it too much. I might use it a little bit more actually, because it's difficult to see. It's difficult to see my sights when there's a lot of like bloom. I can't see the crosshair is the problem. It doesn't actually affect the accuracy of anything. So you can literally play this and not use it. I'm not entirely sure why it was added, to be honest. Like it doesn't really do anything. So the fucking door? Okay, thank you. Screw your manhacks, I'm gonna keep going.
You are charged with capital malfeasance. Anti-citizen status approved.
Okay, give you a seizure. What was I doing? Turning the flashlight back on and off?
Attention all ground protection teams. Judgment waiver now in effect. Capital prosecution is discretionary.
I can see this mod potentially ruining your frame rate, to be honest. It does a lot of over-the-top things, and it's a mod. Graphical mods usually kind of make your frame rate explode. Like, look at all those effects there, all the dust and stuff, and that's not even looking at the bloom. MP5! I like the sound effect. I don't quite mind the model either. We'll get a chance to see the grenade too. Alright, I don't think the grenade is too much different. Alright, this doesn't look to be any different. It certainly makes more smoke, and it has a different beeping sound effect. But aside from that, it seems to be mostly the same. Not much changed. What is the point of this giant spinning thing? I've never figured that out. Holy crap, they kill you certainly a lot faster. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the difficulty back to easy, otherwise... That's what was recommended, for the record. That was what was recommended, because there is a setting that uses the, Since when are you there? Okay, so you can change the difficulty setting to use cinematic mod difficulty, which, everything dies faster, basically, including yourself. And it was recommended to leave it on easy if you use this difficulty setting. And now you see why. Alright, see you later, Prime. Yeah, this mod, I wish they did flesh some things out, but the modder, like, stopped making it because he was tired of basically... People were harassing the hell out of him for making this mod, more or less. Like, it's one of those things where people think it's justified, and I'm just like, bro, you guys are fucked up and retarded. Just because you don't like a mod for whatever dumb reason doesn't mean you can harass people. Oh god, I got launched right at me. Who's shooting at me? You. Is that a head? I can't tell. There's so much smoke. There we go. They only give me 4 ammo. Are you? Okay, it was like stuck behind a wall. Hades Belt, what's up, man? Oh, the fake Durgan is in here too. There can be only one. You're not real. I'm the most real, not real thing. Get on the fucking ladder. That's not the ladder, it's picking that shit up. I can't get off the ladder now. How did it survive all those explosions? Okay, so what are the differences between difficulty, cinematic mod difficulty, and regular Half-Life 2? Headshots do a shit ton more damage. They basically always kill. They pretty much always insta-kill, which is obviously not how Half-Life 2 used to be. And explosions are a lot stronger. They're very, very different. I needed that 1 health. Don't care. Will Spear, thanks for following. So I'm pretty sure your flashlight doesn't use your power anymore. Oh, do I not even need to do that puzzle? Cool, I can just skip that puzzle. Don't care. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, this doesn't use your suit power anymore. That's a good change. Where do you get this mod? Just Google cinematic mod. They have their own website and their own like instructions on how to install. As a warning, this game takes like a shit ton of space on your hard drive. It's like 45 gigabytes or something stupid like that. I can't hit it. It's like just floating into a wall, getting stuck. There we go. Where? Go away. You know what? Go away. Okay. Alright, I think I can lower my sensitivity just a little bit. Feels... Is that... No, not explosive. It's kind of difficult to see what's explosive and what isn't, to be honest. It's not really a change I quite understand. There's a lot more stuff in this one room. It missed. Oh, Crowbar kills it instantly, I think. Alright, let's see if it still does that glitch where you just get catapulted into the ground here. I don't even think I can get through. No, okay, I didn't do it. Ugh.
You're Freeman, aren't you? We got word you were coming.
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat, Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
Better get going now.
It's reassuring to get 200 ping randomly in an exhibition match. Yep.
Get out of here.
No, the mod takes like 45 gigabytes to install. Pepsi, Coke, or Dr. Pepper. I am going to make everybody angry and say Pepsi instead of Coke for this one reason. Anytime I go to a restaurant and they tell me we have Coke instead of Pepsi, I just get disappointed on the inside. Because then I don't get Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew over everything. We need liquid MLG everywhere. It's by far the best soda.
Get out of here.
Vanilla Coke is amazing. Mongoose, you get out.
Get going.
Your taste buds are broken, Mongoose.
Get out of here.
Baja Blast is pretty good. I prefer Mountain Dew Throwback. This stuff, it's literally just Mountain Dew, but with cane sugar instead of corn syrup. Would you shut the fuck up? Cane sugar instead of corn syrup makes such a big difference because it's, I don't know, the whole texture is different. Regular Mountain Dew feels like you're drinking syrup. But with cane sugar, just, I don't know. It tastes different, it feels different, it's just better. I don't know, why did they change the sound effects for the head crabs? I do not approve. Well, the zombies are the same. What I really miss is back when they had Vault Red Blitz. And just Vault in general. Vault was amazing. Okay, I lowered my sensitivity a little bit too much. Oh, what? I don't know how many people actually remember Vault, though. They haven't made it in a long time. I tried to write... You know what? I'm going to change that. What does this look like? Oh god. So there's night vision, apparently. I wasn't even aware. How far back did I save? Let's see. I don't want to waste that. Vault was kind of Coke's Mountain Dew. Not really, though. I mean, it was Coke's response to Mountain Dew, but it wasn't... It didn't taste anything close to the same. They were trying to market it as the same thing, but it really wasn't. The main thing that I heard a lot is everyone saying that Vault Red Blitz was like their response to Mountain Dew Code Red, when in all reality Mountain Dew Code Red was cherry flavored, but Vault Red Blitz was strawberry flavored. That was the best fucking shit. Like, that was by far the best soda, as far as that style goes. It popped out of the ground. But the soda I miss more than anything else was definitely Pepsi Blue. I miss Pepsi Blue so much. Ow.
Hey, Dr. Freeman. I've been hoping you'd show up. Got this airboat all gassed up and ready to go.
Pepsi Blue was weird, because Pepsi Blue, it was one of those things where you first tried it, and it just tasted weird. Like, it didn't taste good, and it didn't taste bad, but it was really weird. And you couldn't stop drinking it. And eventually you just, like, became addicted to it. Like, it was the best soda. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you hadn't tried it nowadays. Because this was back when I was in, like, 5th grade, so, like, half of you probably weren't even born. All you kids. Oh god, there's, like, more drifting. This whole area is bigger. What's over here? The boat physics are different. Like, you drift. Killed it. SDV, I don't care if soda's bad for you. This shit's amazing. You know what's also bad for your health, SDV? Taking massive dicks in the butt, but that doesn't seem to stop you. Dude, I don't know why everyone hates the airboat section. I freaking loved the airboat. I hated the car. I see you, G-Man, you fuck. This whole area looks different. Last time I played this, it definitely didn't look like this. Ew. Why do they look like... They look like mannequins. Or aliens. They don't look like zombies. Hey, guy, how you doing? So, let's take this time, this opportunity to, I'm gonna take the time, this opportunity to remind everyone in the stream chat that SDV has never played a Half-Life game. Holy crap, look at this whole area. This whole area looks like a lot better. I will harass you as much as I harassed Charizard for never playing Half-Life 2. At least Charizard didn't, or at least you didn't say something incredibly stupid, though. Charizard was like... What did Charizard say? Charizard said he never played Half-Life because it doesn't look interesting. And that was like, alright, you just triggered about everyone that plays video games, and your opinion's invalid as a gamer. There's a lot more of these than I really need. No. Yeah, I don't understand why both Half-Life 1 and 2 are still $10, but, like, they go on sale all the time, so... Call of Duty never goes on sale, and shouldn't be $60 10 years later. The cheapest Call of Duty games we'll ever get to is, $20. He shot a flare. Although what I keep telling STB is that before playing anything else, what he should do is buy the original Fear and then play through that and stream it, because he's never played it before, and I want to see that. I love watching people that haven't played Fear before. So if you wanted to be cheap, you could just shoot the explosive barrels from over here and then just keep going, but I'm gonna actually go in there and kill everyone. I will take that blame. I will happily take that blame. Fear is such a good game. Like, seriously, it's like one of the best shooters I've ever played. Questionable salad. Thanks for following. Whoa. Where did he come from? Yeah, I am getting pretty hungry right now. Oh, what the fuck? How did that not go through the window? Just wear one of those gaming diapers. Fear is also a really long game. Fear is like kind of the last game from the last generation of shooters. We don't get shooters like Fear anymore. We don't get shooters like Half-Life anymore. It was just a really long, non-scripted, but fairly linear shooter. I miss those. Yes, there are quite a few ways to turn off. Hold on, I'll alt-tab and show you again. There is this configurator here. You can turn off a lot of the things. I don't have Film turned on. I have that all turned off, thank God. So open the configurator and tweak that to your liking. You can also disable cinematic mod soundtrack, which I have disabled. You can disable the new custom settings. So yeah, you can do pretty much anything you want to with this mod. Get him. I don't understand why the model is an MP5, but the model I have is not. These grenades are quite a bit stronger. I thought these red things would blow up, but I guess not. I disabled the soundtrack because I don't like the soundtrack that they added, not necessarily because of YouTube. I'm not sure if I'll post this to YouTube, I might. Can't get through this window. There we go. What? I didn't kill him. Oh, that did. I like how they give you a bunch of grenades and then just like, alright, just go ham. Replace the Combine soldiers with replicas. There's actually mods to get rid of the audio. Change the audio settings to replica soldiers, which is pretty cool. I love it when Fear came out, like, everyone was just saying, it's a repetitive shooter, we've done this before, but nowadays everyone's like, holy shit, this was a really good game. We don't know what the fuck we were talking about. Alright, that kind of helped me a little bit. Holy shit, I'm eating so much damage. It's because Fear is amazing. Like... Yeah, that video that talks about why Fear's AI isn't very good is complete nonsense and utterly stupid. There's like... That's not even like an opinion thing. It's just straight up amazing AI. Nothing has ever come close to what Fear 1 did. I mean, when you get to a point of where ITT is actually studying your AI and making entire research papers about it, you know it's sort of really good. And that one person on YouTube is not going to change my mind on that. I think he's not quite as qualified. Hey, Brian, thanks for following. Halo C's AI is kind of dumb. So many more enemies, holy crap. Why? Why are there more enemies than usual? This recoil. Like, Halo's AI is better than most games. Just because most games nowadays, their AI is dumb as bricks. Most games nowadays, just their AI runs in a straight line right at you. It's like, why? Why do you make AI this way? And dumping more enemies at me than usual doesn't make the game more, like, difficult in a fair way or make the game more exciting. It just makes it more annoying. Look at Call of Duty. In order to force a false sense of urgency, they just shove as many enemies at you as possible. And they'll run at you or run to cover and then just blind fire at you. They don't do anything interesting. At least Halo 1 has this kind of a squad-based thing. And it's like its AI is better, but it's also really kind of stupid in a way, like diving off of cliffs and doing dumb stuff like that. Halo 1's AI doesn't seem to have very good situational awareness. Whereas, like, Fear's AI actually interacts with the environment a lot better. Okay, well, this hasn't been changed, it seems. Oh, damn, I like this sound effect, though. Yeah, the revolver's the same. Lame. I actually wanted to replace the revolver. I wanted to replace the revolver with the Desert Eagle model, but again, I couldn't get the models to work. These sound effects are kind of ridiculous. Is the plane really shooting at me? Plane. What? Alright, that was a little buggy. Oh my god, this revolver. I really like this revolver. I have 9 health. Let's scrounge around for some health. I reloaded with 6 ammo? I hold 6, so that was strange. Alright. I really do need health. You dropped ammo. The AI in Medal of Honor Airborne was just kind of not. It was a little dumb, but it wasn't quite as dumb as usual. Oh, dude, I miss how the replica soldiers talk to each other. Like, it served no good purpose to the player, or it served no good purpose to make AI seem smart, to be honest. Like, it didn't make the AI seem smarter. I mean, I guess it made the AI seem smarter, but it didn't really in my mind, because in my mind it's just like, alright, well, now it just seems like the AI is being really dumb and telling everyone what's going on. Alright, I got myself some full health. But really, just giving more feedback to the player is always a good thing. Alright, now my frame rate's kind of starting to eat ass around here. Ow. Fuck off, plane. Plane, helicopter. Planecopter. Oh man, you got me. The fish AI. Can't compete with that. Who all is still in the chat? Idri, when are you not lurking? Polo? Mongoose is still here. This mod did a good job making this place seem more like it has some actual nature to it instead of just being nothing but canals. Because most Eastern Bloc places aren't like what Half-Life 2 looked like. Where did I go? Maze the Wolf. Have I Have I talked to you before? And I'm trying to think where else in the game would make my frame rate tank. Mongoose, you could say your cats are having a pussy battle. Okay, I wanted to change this a little bit. Music's a little too quiet. Couldn't even really hear it. Dude, I like how everything in this game is set up specifically so that you could see the physics. Like that barrel being on there that was lifted. Back in the day, that was like, holy shit, look at the physics. But now playing it again, it's like, alright, we get it. This is standard amongst literally every single game nowadays. What time is it? 9 o'clock?
Gotta tear down this camp and get out of here.
Greetings to the free man.
Come on in. I'll show you what you're up against. Here, take a look at this. This here's the dam. It's just up ahead. Eli's hideout is here, a stone's throw from the apron and nestled in the old hydro plant. But getting there, with that hunter chopper on your ass, next to impossible. Good news is, the Vortigaunt's working his magic on your airboat, so you'll have a little more firepower going forward. I think he's just finishing up now. Go on out. There we are. That gun came off the same
So how is everyone doing in the chat anyway? What day is it? It's a Wednesday, isn't it?
Farewell, Dr. Freeman.
No, it's Thursday. Your time is wrong, does not matter. The only time that's correct is Pacific Standard Time. Hey Rod, thanks for following. Welcome to the stream, how are you doing? There's another one alive back here. But where? Whatever, doesn't matter. Searching for car parts. Did your car like break down? How? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and load. Assuming that it's saved right there. No, see, Pacific Standard Time is the only correct time because I'm Pacific Standard Time. If it's not, if I'm not in it, then that time zone doesn't matter. This texture stuff here acts like solid ground. So, like, I drift if I'm on it. Wait, there is ammo. Back here. 4 revolver shots. You can never have enough revolver ammo. Wait, you can. Oh, hey, they raised the amount of revolver shots you can have now. Awesome. So I can apparently have a reserve of 18 instead of 12, which is dumb. Okay. So I'll probably stream until I get to Ravenholm. That's probably where I'll end the stream today. I'm starting to get really hungry. But I at least want to stream for like 2 hours. Yeah, I've played Half-Life 2 a lot. So... Oh, my frame rate. Veldemine, thanks for following. I totally butchered that spelling. I knew that was going to happen. Holy shit, this area does not like my frame rate. This mod also works with episode 1 and episode 2, so I'll be playing through those again as well. Which I'm actually kind of looking forward to, mainly for episode 2 specifically, because I only played through it like 2 or 3 times. I haven't played through that anywhere near as much as I played through my other stuff. And I remember really liking episode 2. Ow, what? Holy shit, look at my health. Well, I'm dead. Nope, I'm alive, okay. Alright, I'm surprised to survive that. I need health badly, though. But yeah, not really looking forward to episode 1 too much. Episode 1 was kind of that awkward in-between chapter that honestly wasn't really that good. Episode 2 I remember being like the best thing to come out of Half-Life 2. I don't know why I haven't played it more. Alright, here's the helicopter fight. Now that I have absolutely no health. Man, this area, holy shit, this area looks a lot better. Wait, not the helicopter fight yet. Why am I just getting that? I need help. Oh. These explosion sound effects are so loud. Got it. Alright, see you later, Jackson. So I've been plugging this a lot. For those of you still watching right now, I know it's pretty late. I'm not sure how many people can watch this late. What was I saying? Right. So for those of you still watching, Gawkbox is something that is actually really beneficial. Since I posted that video, which was about 3-4 days ago or so, I've already gotten something like $30 of people donating through Gawkbox. For those of you that don't... Oh, hey, cool, dude. No, okay, never mind. For those of you that don't know what Gawkbox is, I'll explain it a little bit more. Basically, it's an app you download, and then whenever you do something within that app, say you download a game, or you play a game, or you reach a certain goal of a game, like say you reached level 5 in that game, you get a certain amount of money that you can then tip to the person you want to tip to. How is that missing? Oh my god, fucking... Get the fuck back here. What the fuck, can I not? Alright. I'm not doing that. Waste so much ammo. Yeah, the reason I've been pushing Gawkbox is because Gawkbox is entirely free for the viewer. Like, you can donate actual money for free. And that's something that's actually really awesome. What? What? There we go. Oh, look at all this juicy health. I have needed this so much. Alright, that's like the only point I had to come in here. What's up there? This was not here in original Half-Life 2. The ladder doesn't keep going, so I can't get all the way to the... Oh, wait, it does. Why did I say ladder? The stairs. Oh, nothing. There's no point to coming up here other than just to give you a good view. Look how many grenades I have for this. Holy shit. When did I get all those? Also, someone pointed out earlier that I have 500 followers on Twitch. Considering I've only been streaming on Twitch for what, about a month or so now. That's I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. So thanks to all you guys that started following me. Do I hear? Oh, it's the dam I hear. Okay. I actually just made this wider now. Yeah, if you just keep driving forward, you'll eventually get over. I like how jarring it is. It's just as soon as you land, it goes into the loading screen. Why you pay? You're not allowed to do that. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll get through Black Mesa East, listen to all this annoying talking, and then when I get into Ravenholm, I will stop streaming. And then I'll start streaming at an earlier time tomorrow. You know, around 4 o'clock, like I keep saying I'm going to, and then like stuff happens and I end up not doing that.
You've got something. Okay, it's human. Hello? Take it easy in there. You're safe now. You'll have to forgive the scanning process. We can't take any chances. Dr. Freeman? Gordon Freeman? Is that you? You've made it here this quickly. Well, Eli is going to be amazed, not to mention relieved. I'm Dr. Mossman, Dr. Judith Mossman.
Have to wait for all this talking.
Black Mesa incident. Oh, Black Mesa. I do so envy you working with Eli and Dr. Kleiner when they are at the top of their field. Ah, there we go. You can come through now. I'll take you down to Eli right away. He would never forgive me if I kept you waiting.
Well, then make sure your ass is awake when I'm streaming.
We've covered a lot of ground in the last few months, but things would go so much faster if we had more people with your training. We're closing in on a reliable local teleport technology, something the Combine still hasn't mastered. Eli thinks their portals are string-based, similar to our Calabial model, but they've failed to factor in the dark energy equations. They can tunnel through from their universe, but once they're here, they're dependent on local transportation. If they knew what we were doing with entanglement... Oh. Listen to me, I sound like a postdoc. I'm just so excited to think that we'll finally have the chance to work together.
Is tomorrow a holiday?
Where was I? Oh, yes. Dr. Kleiner compressed the Zen relay far beyond anything he imagined at Black Mesa. We've figured out how to use Zen as an unexpressed axis, effectively a dimensional slingshot, so we can swing around the border world and come back in local space without having to pass through. Oh, here's Eli now.
I wonder how different the gravity gun looks.
Look what I found in the airlock.
Gordon Freeman. Let me get a look at you, man. My God, you haven't changed one iota. How do you do it? Now, let's see. The last time I saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade. I never thought it would take you this long to get back to me. Welcome to the lab, anyway.
Vortigaunt wallpaper.
But it served us well enough.
It's going to be a lot more like Black Mesa with Gordon here to help.
Right you are. MIT graduates are few and far between these days. We'll get you out of that hazard suit and back into the lab.
STB, you have school tomorrow.
Let me just finish up some work and I'll see what I can dig up. Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Feel free to look around.
Watch you get completely overloaded with homework tomorrow, SCB, so you have homework all weekend.
Dr. Breen. He's the administrator of this whole vile business now. He ended the 7 Hours War by managing Earth's surrender. The Combine rewarded him with power.
Oh, I think the game crashed. Did it? I still hear the audio. Yeah, the game crashed though. Alright. Let me see how far back that's gonna have to put me in this stupid talking. Probably right at the fucking beginning. Well, it's the first crash. I'm surprised it doesn't. Oh, okay, just right here. That's fine.
Eli, look who I found in the airlock.
This area looks significantly better graphically.
Let me get a look at you, man. My God, you haven't changed one iota. How do you do it? Now, let's see. The last time I saw you, I sent you up for help after the resonance cascade.
There's been crazy wildfires near you. The wildfires in the northwest are still burning. They've kind of been tapered a little bit because we've been getting a lot of rain since, you know, it's now winter.
Right you are.
The one close to me is only 46% contained, so it's still going, but we haven't been covered in smoke for like a month, which is good. So I like breathing.
Dr. Freeman, it's been a real honor. I'm looking forward to working together.
Feel free to look around.
It's nice that we're not getting covered in smoke, but it still kind of sucks because, I mean, the part that's burned is not coming back, and it was like really significant to the area I live in.
We've almost got that portal working again, but I wouldn't blame you if you didn't volunteer for the next trial run.
Oh, it was me. Let's see if it crashes. I was looking at this.
He's the administrator of this whole vile business now. He ended the 7 Hours War by managing Earth's surrender. The Combine rewarded him with power.
Okay, didn't crash that time. I thought I like triggered something that would just make it crash over and over. Weird. I don't know why that happened.
We're still not sure what that does. Alex brings in the strangest things.
I haven't heard all this dialogue. What else can I look at?
You remember my wife, Ozian, don't you? That picture and Alex were all I managed to carry out of Black Mesa.
How's he typing? He's like chicken pecking. Oh, I see what that background really is. What it's really covering. Kinky fuck.
Oh, Gordon. The Vortigaunt said you were here. I can't believe you made it so quickly on foot.
I believe he broke your record, honey.
Well, he earned it. I guess you proved you can handle yourself out there.
There's nothing Gordon can't handle. with the possible exception of you.
Dad, please.
Yeah, Black Mesa East is annoying to have to sit through, but I'm actually going through just to look at how different it looks graphically.
Take a look at this, Gordon.
God, these sound effects. Oh, there's no glass here.
Alex, I thought you were on watch. The Vortigons relieved me so I could come see Gordon. Anyway, I should be in here working on the portal. I have the repairs well in hand. Someone misjudged the capacity of the Combine thyristor. Are you blaming me? No, not at all. It was a calculation error, not a mechanical problem. Then maybe you should let me do the calculations next time, as well as installing it. Alex, really? Sometimes I think you deliberately misunderstand me.
Alex, why don't you take Gordon along and give him some practice with the gravity gun?
Sure. Come on, Gordon. Let's go have some fun. The zero-point energy field manipulator is not a toy, Alex. Ugh, let's get out of here. So I see you've met Dr. Mossman. She's one of the main reasons I spend so much time outside. You should hear her drone on about how it should have been her in the Black Mesa test chamber that day. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking behind her back. It just gets a bit claustrophobic down here. That's the old passage to Ravenholm. We don't go there anymore.
So how did Ravenholm get raided, yet this stayed here? Shouldn't they have known that, like, Ravenholm's right there, it's connected to it? Wouldn't the Combine know that they were here? Hey, if you didn't want to have seizures, you shouldn't have been prone to seizures. This kind of changes the gameplay. Actually, pretty significantly, but you can also disable it, so... Oh my god, my frame rate. Okay, it's fine. Oh, that actually is like something that's cool. It's like now, now it's like sunset. Because it got dark when you got into Ravenholm. Magically, suddenly, like you walk into another room and then suddenly it's dark.
But we mainly use it for heavy lifting. Give it a try.
Okay, I think the gravity gun looks, yeah, nothing's been changed. Oh god.
Stuff and send it flying. We found it handy for clearing minefields.
All right.
Good doggy. Gordon, this is Dog. My dad built him to protect me when I was a kid. First model was about yay high. I've been adding to him ever since. Haven't I, boy? Okay, Dog, let's play catch with Gordon. You'll need to use the gravity gun. Go ahead, Dog. Throw.
I've always looked at that and thought University of Oregon. Like, what else am I supposed to see with that? SDB, I think that's just a sign you've been around me too long. Did it break? Oh, okay. I wonder what happens if you just shoot it out of bounds. So it's actually an achievement for making it in. It's called like 3 points or something, I don't really remember. But I already have the achievement, I don't think the achievement would work within the mod, so... You bitch. I like how the basketball hoop has, like, its own light on it. STV, I yell at everyone.
Alex! What's going on in there?
Where are you, Alex?
We're in the scrapyard airlock, stuck in a full auto cycle.
Is Gordon still with you?
He's right here.
Good. I want you two to...
Dad?
Take Gordon out of here. Head for the coast. Do not go through Rafe.
Dad? Dad! Damn it! Dog, open the airlock. Get us out of here. Hurry, now! Tear it apart. Get it open. That's enough, dog. Come on, Gordon.
So you can actually make it here before the rock thing falls. And it just sort of stops you.
Gordon, you need to get out of here. I can't leave my father. Dog, take Gordon to the Ravenholm tunnel, then circle around and try to meet up with me. Hurry!
So I find it funny that in the Zedaburn Discord, you can claim a specific skin. There are emotes in the Zedaburn Discord for every single type, like for every skin, every Zedaburn skin, basically. So you can claim a skin, like I claim the Excalibur Zedaburn skin. So the Excalibur Zedaburn skin is actually named just Jarek Blooddragon. That's what it's named. And if someone else wants to claim that skin from you, they challenge you to a best of 5 Zet Ditto set. And if they win, then they take that skin from you and the name changes. If they don't, well then it's still yours. And someone in there was like, "Has somebody claimed the Excalibur skin?" And it's like, "Yeah, that was me." So I just spammed a bunch of them, and he's like, "Shit, that'll be a heck of a challenge to beat." He just got really disappointed. More amused than disappointed, I guess. Alright, well. Why is there a tractor? Okay, well this is where I will end it. It's nighttime in Ravenholm. Let me go ahead and quick save. That'll be the end of the stream. I will be streaming again at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Streaming some more Half-Life 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Be sure to show up then, and I'll see you then.